What's going on, guys? This is Chase fan number 9 here, and it's now time to take a look at the paint schemes for Saturday's NASCAR Xfinity Series race, the Boyd Gaming 300. I'm looking forward to the Xfinity race because there's going to be no Kyle Busch, so the chances of an Xfinity regular winning on Saturday is going to be really high, that's for sure. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Excuse me. I'm sorry if I sound like a Rick Allen here. So yeah, my pick video for this Saturday will be out. I was thinking today, but instead I changed my mind for tomorrow. So yeah, and also make sure to leave your picks for the Xfinity race as well because it's gonna be really interesting. So yeah. But anyways, without further ado, let's get into the video. And I mentioned this in my last video, and I'm gonna mention it again. Some of the paint schemes that were ran at Daytona are also gonna be ran this Saturday. So yeah, I'm gonna mention some of those in this video as well. Anyways, here we go. First up is Michael Nett driving the #1 Pilot Flying J in American Heart Association Chevrolet, and it actually looks okay. I mean, I do like his paint scheme from last year when he won at Daytona, but this is a really interesting one considering that it's white and red, and all that. I do love the black car number, and I love how it's got a white outline and then a black outline to cover it up. And I also love how there's a black line here, even though it's cut off here, separate the white from the red. So that's pretty interesting. And I love how Pilot is in the red part, because I wouldn't be sure. I'm not. How do I say it? I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel if it was the opposite, but this will do. So yeah, it's a decent paint scheme. And I notice it's got these weird what is it? These weird lines. I don't know what those are supposed to mean, but I don't know. But it's okay and all that. Actually, you know what? Why should I even bother? I've seen it on many others before, so I'll see no point. So yeah. This Saturday's race will mark the first of 21 races for Daniel Hamrick. He's going to drive the #8 South Point Hotel Casino Chevrolet. And I got to tell you, it's nice to see South Point sponsoring Daniel Hamrick. They sponsored him in his Xfinity Series days when he was driving the 21, specifically 2018. It sponsored him for all 33 races that year. Now that he's back in Xfinity again, it's nice to see them come back. And considering that Las Vegas is where the South Point Hotel Casino is, so it fits pretty well. And how cool would it be to see him win on Saturday? That would be a pretty cool sight to see. I do love the orange on the car, especially along the bottom here. That looks pretty nice. He's also got Poppy Bank as well, which is another one of his sponsors. The orange on here looks pretty interesting as well. And I also love the white car number, especially with this what appears to be like, I don't know, like an orange outline. So that looks pretty nice. If I had to rate this paint scheme, I'd give it like an 8, like a 10/10, just because of um improved it has become in the last how should I say, ever since Hamrick left for Cup last year. So yeah, I like it. It's okay. And if I see diecast of it, I'll definitely get it for sure. So yeah. Next up is our Daytona winner, Noah Gragson, driving the #9 Bass Pro Shop Black Rifle Coffee Company Chevrolet. And I gotta tell you, seeing him win last Saturday at Daytona in this paint scheme, it was a pretty interesting sight to see. The combination a of one of a outdoors store and a coffee company It's a really interesting combo. I do love the camo detail here on the front and along the back here, which also wraps around to the side. I do love the red here. I'm not sure about. Well, actually, you know what? I wasn't sure about it first, but looking at it now, I actually kind of like it. I do love the red number, and I can see it also has branch as well. It's also got Exalta, Xfinity, and the American flag and many others. But yeah, it's a real interesting sponsor. And also, it's nice to see Johnny Morrison victory lane at Daytona last Saturday. That was a pretty nice, cool sight to see. How cool it would be to see Gragson open up the season with 2 wins. That would be pretty cool to see. So yeah, if he could win on the Saturday, Gragson going back to back, it would be a huge statement win for him if he can do that. But yeah, it's a really nice car. I have a good feeling a NASCAR Authentics or regular in the standard box will be out soon before we know it. So yeah. But other than that, awesome paint scheme. Whether if you love or hate him, I love it. Riley Herbst driving that classic Black Monster Energy car. The only thing I just like about this car is just the black outline on the number. That's it. But the paint scheme, otherwise, it's really cool. I love how, despite not being the title sponsor for the Cup Series, I love how it's sponsoring drivers like Herbst, Deegan, and still Kurt Busch, as you've seen. That's the one thing I like about some of these guys. It's impossible to not like Riley Herbst but love the paint scheme, am I right? So, yeah. And I also see he's got Orca coolers as well. And for those that don't know, there's a his Riley's dad owns a company called Terribles. It's basically a gas station in Vegas. So if you see Terribles, you'll think of Riley Herbst. So yeah. Next up is the other paid driver in NASCAR, Brandon Jones, driving the number 19 Menards Geldwen Toyota. And the only improvement I see is the black car number, which actually fits pretty well. A blue car, the car number being blue, I don't think that would be a perfect fit. I know the front of the car has a light blue or a dark blue, I think. Um, a blue car number, I don't think will work, but I do like the white outline on it. So yeah. I also see it's got Juniper and Menards as well. Well, Menards has been a sponsor since he first came into Xfinity, so yeah. And I also love the black here on the bottom as well. That looks really nice. White rim tires, I'm not sure about, but they would fit, I guess. I don't know. Unless they were to paint them blue, but I don't think that would fit. So yeah. But anyways, I like the improvement on it. So yeah. Harrison Burton driving the number 20 Dex Imaging Toyota, and I gotta tell you, um, this is an interesting paint scheme to see. It's been sponsoring Burton since I believe his ARCA days, since his time in ARCA specifically, and he managed to get a few wins in ARCA, and also it sponsored him during his tenure in the Truck Series as well. He's also coming off a strong finish at Vegas too, so yeah, who knows what he might pull off. I have a good feeling the Joe Gibbs guys are going to be strong this weekend. So yeah, don't be. I do love how the number is painted in black with a red and white outline, especially here in the center. That looks pretty nice. I think he's in the sport mostly because of his father. I don't think it's because of the Dex imaging. So yeah, but is he a paid driver? Not really. Most of y'all don't like him just because he was in the 20 car too soon, but at least Todd Gilliland, excuse me, has a ride. So yeah, but it doesn't really bother me too much. So yeah, Mike Snyder driving the 21 Tax Slayer Chevy this weekend again. I already did a video on that a while ago. Next up is Jeremy Clements driving the number 51 Repairables.com Chevrolet, and this is a new color. How do I say? Oh my gosh, I'm getting my words twisted here. This is a really interesting color scheme. I do love the black and the red here. The red car number is fine, and the white too. Oh my gosh, that looks really cool. And I don't know what to say about this, but it reminds me a lot of those times when we see. You know what it reminds me of? Kurt Busch in 2012, Alex Bowman in 2017. They drove the HendrickCars.com paint scheme. Y'all remember that? But this paint scheme looks very similar to that. And also Casey King ran it too. But seeing the similarities between them, it's really interesting to see. So, yeah. Other than that, I give this one a 10-10, mostly because of its comparison to that specific paint scheme. So, yeah. It'd be cool to see Clements pull off a top 10 in this car. It just looks awesome. Now, for this paint scheme, I'm going to do a separate video on this one. This is Chase Briscoe's number 98 Ford Performance Racing School Ford. I will do a different video on this, so stay tuned for that. So, yeah. Probably do it shortly after I record this one, so, yeah. But anyways, that will do it for this video. I want to thank you guys for watching. This has been Chase fan number 9 here. I want to thank you guys for watching. Make sure to comment, like, and subscribe. And make sure to hit the bell down below to get notifications for all my videos. And make sure to hit that like button. And with that, I'll see you guys all in my next video. And until then, have a good one. Bye, everyone.